Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be testing an Ultimea P40 projector. Now this is a native 1080p projector. It supports 5 GHz and 2.4 dual band Wi-Fi. It has 5.2 Bluetooth technology. It also has two-way Bluetooth, so you can use this projector as a Bluetooth speaker, casting sound from other devices straight to the projector. In the listing it says that this projector has 700 ANSI lumens, making this brighter than the Yaesu Ace K1, but proof is in the pudding. I'll fire this projector up and I'll certainly be able to tell if it is brighter than the Yaesu K1. To be honest, I have my doubts, but I ain't gonna know until we turn this projector on, but I'll certainly know if they're over exaggerating on their ANSI lumens. This is your accessories box. As you can see, it comes really nicely packaged with the nice thick foam on the top, which is good for transportation purposes. Oh, there's some weight to it, that's for sure. Feels well built. Let's get this out and see what it looks like. Oh, that's a nice design. That's unusual. Looks a little bit like a record player on the top. That circle. It's very strange design, that. Looks almost like a record player. So this would be your autofocus camera. Oh, I love this. Look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I love that. Oh, that is brilliant. I love that. I love how they've done that. That's fantastic. Wow. It's a nice design on the front. This here looks like your speaker. Looks like there's a speaker behind that. So that's your speaker output. This is your on button. So around the back here. This is your heatsink. This is where it kicks all the heat out the back. Got a nice big heatsink in there. This is your HDMI. This is your AV port. This is your headphone jack. And these are your two USB ports. Look around the side here. Ah, this is where this is your power input. Your figure of 8 cable. This I think is your air intake by the looks of things. Looks like it draws the air in here and then kicks it out the back. The auto camera's got like a blacked out look to it, blacked out window. I'll flip it over on the bottom. Got some nice 4 rubber feet as well. But yeah, this is your tripod mount. And by the looks of it, you've got some other mounts here as well. So yeah, we've got some nice mounting options on the bottom, and the bottom looks solid as well. But yeah, such a strange design that they went with to put this circle on the top here. Very strange, but I just love what they did with the lens cover. I love that that's built in so you don't lose it. So that definitely gets a thumbs up from me. I love that design. These are the accessories it comes in. It comes in its own box. So these are all your accessories. This is your remote. So this is your power button. This is your source button. These are your directional arrows and your OK button. This is your menu button. This is your home. These are your volume keys and your mute button. And these are your autofocus buttons. And that's your settings button. Comes with a figure of 8 power cable. Decent length. And your AV cables. And your HDMI, that's a decent length as well. Got plastic end caps on there as well to protect them. So yeah, that's your accessories box. Now let's get this projector set up and see how loud the fan is. Now the moment I instantly plugged this in, I noticed a noise, a strange noise. Now I'm going to test this for you now so you can hear what I'm hearing. I'm going to put this audio recorder up right next to it, and hopefully you'll be able to hear the whining sound. I think it's coming from the power supply. It's making a horrible racket. I can hear it. It wasn't picking it up on my mobile phone, so this is why I'm using this audio recorder, because it's got two mics built right on the end of it. So hopefully this is picking the noise up. It's making a horrible noise. It's making a horrible squealing sound. Like it squeals, and as you can see the projector was turned off and it is turned off now, and it's still making that horrible noise. Now let me see if I can show you what noise it's making. I recorded it on here, see if you can hear this, if the camera picks it up. This is coming from this. I can hear it now. Obviously you probably won't be able to hear it coming through this. This is why I use this device. But I can hear it personally now. As I'm talking, I can hear it, which I do not like about this projector. So anyway, I'm going to fire this up and we're going to see how long it takes to power on, and I'm going to do a fan noise test so you can see how loud the fan is. I'm going to get my decibel meter out and we're going to test it. So the next clip you're going to see that. So we're going to fire up the projector and we'll do a noise test. So we're getting about 56. The air comes out the back, so we're getting around 50, 60. So you're standing a couple of feet away. About 45, but yeah, coming straight out the back we're looking at around 60, so not too noisy, but yeah, not quiet either. But you stand back a bit, about 38, put it on the slow setting. There we go, it's a 40, 43, 55, straight out the back, so yeah, nearly 60. Stand a few feet away though, drops to about 38. Yeah, so it's not quiet. But anyway, I'm going to turn this projector back off and then we're going to see how long it takes to power on. And then I'll show you the image quality. So we're going to boot up the projector and see how long it takes to get to the UI, the user interface, the operating system. And I'm going to leave the lights on so you can see how bright it is with the lights on. So here we go. Right, and I tell you right now, this is definitely not 700 ANSI lumens. It's nowhere near as bright enough as my ABK1. So yeah, that is an over exaggeration. It's definitely not as bright, that's for sure. and this is with a tiny light on in the corner, and there we go. So yeah, roughly about 25 seconds to power on. So I'll switch out the light and we'll see what it looks like in the dark. There we go, that's much better. But yeah, that's definitely not 700 amps lumens. It's nowhere near as bright as my K1. And my K1 is only 650, so this is nowhere near 700. My estimation will probably be around 450, 500, that push. So these are your mirror cast and your AirPlays at the top. You go over to your settings, over to Wi-Fi. Now it supports 2.4 and 5 GHz frequencies. As you can see, it's got very good Wi-Fi in here. It's picking up lots of wireless networks, which is good. Go over to your Bluetooth. It's got 5.2 Bluetooth technology. It's got two-way Bluetooth. You can use this projector as a Bluetooth speaker, so you can cast sound from your phone straight to the projector, because it's got bi-directional Bluetooth. So we have video here, we've got photo, we've got office suite, and we've got music. So we've got your language settings here as well. Let's go over to the language. We've got all these languages, so a good range to choose from. So if you're mounting your projector on the ceiling, you'd need to come into these projecting settings. So we've got front desktop, rear desktop, front ceiling and rear ceiling. So you may need to change these settings on your particular setup. Then we have your 4-point keystone. Now depending if you have your projector off at an angle or your walls are not perfectly straight, this is where you go to correct that. So you always have a perfect image, a perfectly straight image. Just go into these settings and you can correct it like this, which is fantastic. It's always a nice feature to have. Now speed up the video here so you can see all four corners do exactly the same angle. Very nice. Then we have your zoom setting. This will allow you to increase or decrease the image size to 50%. So this is the smallest. And we bring the image back. You can make fine adjustments as well in 1% increments. So now we get the perfect fit to my screen. Then we have multi-directional auto correction. So you click on this and this resets the keystone. Then we have your horizontal and vertical keystone correction. And then we have your autofocus and your autofocus once powered on. So if you have these set to on, the projector will automatically autofocus as soon as you turn the projector on. Or if you move the projector, if you have the autofocus turned on, if you slightly move the projector, it will automatically autofocus. So now that it's keyed the image, you can see that the image is larger than my projector screen, so I'll have to just quickly correct this now. Let's get it back to the right size. There we go. Now if we go down to autofocus and I switch this on, it will automatically autofocus. But in my opinion, it always gets it slightly out, so I rather manually correct it. Now if we turn on the bottom one, they both come on. So now when you turn on the projector, it will automatically autofocus as soon as you turn the projector on. Then we have your system local update. This is where you go to update it. I don't think that you can do an online update on this projector. I think you have to use a USB memory stick. Then we have your about section. So you can see the model number, You can see your software version, your wireless MAC address and what version of the update you have installed. So now we go to a source and switch over to my Chromecast and we're going to test the image clarity. So there we go, this is my Chromecast. Now I fired this projector up first before I did this review, and I'll tell you that the sharpness isn't very good on this projector. It may not be coming across on video, but the edges are soft. Now if I could try and correct this, then the image in the middle goes soft. So I can either have all the edges sharp and the middle soft, or the middle sharp and all the edges soft, which I'm not too keen on. Also, this projector has a lot of blooming, so around certain objects you will see a ghost image, almost like a double image. Now I'm going to turn the projector up so you can hear the sound quality coming from the speakers. As you can hear, the projector goes very loud. I'm really impressed with the sound. That wasn't even up to 100, so as you can hear it was very loud. I'm going to switch over now to my Bluetooth speakers. And now these are my two Stormbox Micro Bluetooth speakers that I've got just underneath the projector. This is the sound that they produce. So from now on this will be my Bluetooth speaker sound and not the projector sound. Although the brightness isn't 700 lumens, what I can say is it has even illumination across the whole frame, which is very good indeed. There are no dark edges or anything like that, so that's great. But it might not be coming over on camera, but the images just look soft compared to my Wemius P62, my P64, the Yaeber K1. I'm really not happy with the sharpness level on this at all. You can't get the image in focus across the whole frame, so you either have a sharp middle and blurry edges, or blurry edges and a sharp middle. You can't get it sharp across the whole frame. You guys might not be able to see it because I'm filming it obviously on my mobile, but to the naked eye it just looks soft. Images just don't look as sharp, they don't look as clean. And they certainly don't pop as much. And the colours seem very washed out compared to my other projectors. Now you can go into your settings and obviously try and correct this, but images just don't look as good compared to my other projectors. Now had I bought this from Amazon or at a retail shop, I probably would have sent it back because I'm definitely not happy with the image clarity. But I bought this on eBay so I could do this review. I got it a little bit cheaper, and obviously it's not the seller's fault because the projector still works. so I can't really send it back due to this. It's not really fair on him, but I just mainly got it to do a review for you guys. What I was doing the other night, I was searching through the Amazon listings at all the different projectors, all the makes and different models, and I come across this Ultimea P40. I think it was about $240 on Amazon. So I thought, that's interesting, because obviously it had all the right technology and that I was after: the optically sealed engine, the 700 lumens, the Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi, and I thought, right, okay, I'll have a look on eBay, see if I can get it a bit cheaper, and I did, to my surprise. I got this projector for $150, which I thought was a bargain at the time, and it turned up and it was sealed, so the seller hadn't even opened it, which was nice. I was expecting a used projector, but no, it was fully sealed. So because it was sealed and he hadn't even opened it, he wasn't to know that it was going to make this horrible whining noise, and the images was going to be soft and not as sharp as my other projector, so it's not his fault. But like I say, had I purchased it from the shop, it would have been going straight back, because that whining noise and the sharpness levels is unacceptable in my opinion. Now, I did look at other reviews on YouTube of the Ultimea P40, and they said that the image clarity and the sharpness levels were excellent, so maybe I just got a lemon, or it got knocked about in transport. But yeah, the images are definitely not sharp. Now in this video you'll be able to see all the blooming that I'm going on about, especially on dark scenes. I mean, the colours look quite nice here. You can go into your picture menu settings as well and change. So you can go up here, go up to here, and you can change. You've got different presets here. So we've got user, we've got standard, we've got vivid, we've got sport, we've got movie, we've got game, and we've got energy saving. So we've got a nice range there of presets. We can also go into your colour temperatures and change them here. So as you can see, we've got red, green and blue. So as you can see around her face, you can see like a ghost image on the black levels, like a second image. That's what they call blooming. But you can see it on the flower. See, like there's another stalk at the top. It's got really bad blooming on this projector. It's like another ghost image. So yeah, overall that is definitely not good. I say it's got enough problems on this projector. It's not sharp, it makes a noise, and it's got terrible blooming. As you can see it on there now, it's the second image. It looks terrible. Now look at the woman here, look how bad the ghosting is around her. It's like another mirrored image. It's like she's in water, it's like a water reflection. It's got really bad ghosting, bad blooming on this projector. So as you can see, we've got like a second pair at the top. It's like another reflection. It's just terrible. I can't believe how bad this is. You can see it all the way around the flowers. The second image. So now I'll put it on another video that I always play so you can compare the image quality to my other videos. on this scene here, as you can see, the dark levels are not as black as my other videos on this scene here. The colours are okay, but they definitely do not look as good as the other projectors. There's not as much pop. And as you can see, her face just looks a little bit blurry. On my last videos you could see every hair fibre on her hair. You see the ghost image here as well? At the bottom you can see the ghosting around it. And there's hardly any detail in that dog. All the hairs blend into each other, you can't even see the hair strands. It looks terrible. And on this scene here, you can see the flower's not as sharp. The water droplets on the flower are very soft. I'm really disappointed in the image clarity of this projector. Such a letdown. Maybe I've just got a bad one. You can see the ghosting of that snake. That's like almost another snake at the other side. It's terrible. Now, I always give honest opinions on this channel, so I'm never going to lead you astray. I'm always going to tell you what I think. And tell me what you think of the image clarity on this projector. Would you put up with it? Would you put up with that ghosting and that whining noise? And how soft the images are? Would you have sent it back? Post your comments down below. I'd like to know your opinions. Now, the next projector I want to get on the channel is the Yaeber K2S. That's Yaeber's latest projector. It's got Alexa built in and NFC, and all your apps are built in, so there's no need for a Chromecast or a Fire Stick. Everything's built into the projector, which is nice. It's got JBL speakers, and that projector has 800 ANSI lumens, so that I've definitely got to try. So would I recommend the Ultimea P40? No, I wouldn't. Definitely not on the sample that I received. We have that horrible whining noise. Colours look washed out, don't look as good as my other projectors. The images on this projector are very soft. Like I say, you can have the image sharp and the edge is blurry, or the edge is blurry and the middle sharp, which is definitely not what you want. Then we have that horrible ghosting around images, which is definitely unacceptable in my opinion. No person should have to put up with that. So if Ultimea are watching my review, please reach out to me and send me another sample for testing, because I'm pretty sure I must have got a bad copy. I mean, you can see it here, look, a double seagull. I mean, what is all that about? So yeah, please reach out to me, Ultimea. I know this review is somewhat bad, but I'm only being honest and telling the watchers what I find. And from this experience, this projector isn't great. And I'm sure I've just got a bad copy, but like I say, this projector was brand new in the box, sealed, with cellophane around it, so it hadn't even been opened, so it was like I was buying the projector brand new from the factory. So it certainly wasn't because this projector was second hand, because it wasn't. Anyway, I better wrap this video up. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. I'd appreciate it if you're subscribed to the channel, because I'm going to be doing a lot of projector reviews and different gadgets. I'm also going to be giving a lot away on this channel, so all you got to do is subscribe and I will announce what products I'm giving away in my review. Obviously I'm not going to be giving away this projector because it's no good. I wouldn't send something out that's no good to you. I'm actually going to tear down this projector and see if I can fix the sharpness and see if I can fix that ghosting. Hopefully I can solve them two issues. I don't think I'm going to solve that whining noise, but I'm not too concerned about that. It's the image quality that I care about. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. Now wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a fantastic day or a lovely evening. Bye for now, and I hope to see you all again in another video.